I'm Bryan and I'm fighting out of Maverick Muay Thai. I did wrestling when I was in high school, but I met MMT, my coach, back in the day. I saw him hitting the bag while my uncle took me to a jiu-jitsu class. My whole time I'm like, man, I want to learn how to do that. I want to learn Muay Thai. I want to go to Thailand. I ended up joining the Army and I spent about 6 years there. One of the big things with this fight is coming out of a lot of mental health issues. PTSD, anxiety, depression, survivor's guilt. We did a 15-month tour in Iraq. We ended up redeploying after that in 2009 to Afghanistan, west of Kandahar. They called it the Green Hell. To put it in the words of my buddy Bonilla, contact every day, firefights every day, patrols every day, missions, bombs, everything every day, no big deal. You're fighting ghosts. We went out on a patrol, we were getting in a fight. I came back and we lost a lot of people in my unit and I was close with a lot of them. A lot of my buddies can't do this. They don't have legs, they don't got, their head ain't right, they ain't healthy, and I can still do it. I was drinking a lot and I decided, hey, I want to start training. I want to do something worthwhile with my son's time that I'm not with him being a father. And I was just showing up every day. And I smoked still. I'd smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, drink a gallon of fucking vodka, whatever. Just like anything with alcoholism, it causes more damage than you realize and it hurts more people around you than you realize. But I had to go through it. I was coaching a lot, but I was really aware of my lack of skill. I had to change that. The first time I went to Thailand was 2015. I did a 3-month stay with Sanctinoy. I would get done cracking pads sometimes and he'd just be like, yeah, fuck yeah. It didn't matter, it wasn't me, he just loved Muay Thai. My coach and I had kind of had some issues, some tension building up before that. While I was in Thailand, I was told basically, don't come back. I was in a bad place. He helped me out, gave me a place to go, helped feed me, all these things. And I have nothing but thanks, but at the same time, I gotta live my life. So I really was kind of just training with Jake and some other people. And I was like, man, I really want to get a space that we can just train at that's not a park or some dude's basement or whatever. I was literally looking at find locations, trying to open a gym, and my mom got sick with COVID and she died. My mom was legit the biggest supporter of all of this. And so everything I did after that was making this happen. This is my mom's gym. It's fucking possible, dude. I don't care what you go through, you can do it. He's gonna try and punch me, he's gonna try and kick me, and I'm gonna try and punch him, and I'm gonna try and kick him. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna try to fucking win with my heart. I'm gonna go out there and set the standard, and everybody else out here, I don't care if I fight ever again, everybody else here is gonna know.
Main event time, like I was talking about. I just got to talk with Bryan Glidden headed into this fight, and he had a lot to say. He said, even though he's coming back out of retirement, coming off a layoff to come fight a guy like Josiah Pila, he knows what he's in for and is a true vet of the sport. So Josiah better be ready for war inside the Mitten Muay Thai ring.
This is interesting, I'll tell you that.
My name is Josiah, the Polish Samurai Pila. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I'm a fighter out of Proving Grounds. I just grew up watching fighting with my dad, and I always really enjoyed it. I realized how much I love competition when I wrestled in high school. The reason I started fighting is because I felt like something was missing in my life. I'd go to work, I'd get off, and I'd go do whatever the hell I would do, smoke weed, go hang out with my friends, whatever it was. And I just felt like something was missing. And then I realized that, I can probably do something like that if I put my mind to it. So I decided to just go for it. And I met Nick, and then I was like, all right, this guy knows his stuff. I got to start training with this guy. I started driving out to his gym literally every day after work. I would train for 5 hours. I would drive an hour home, and I would eat dinner and shower at midnight, and then I would sleep for 4 or 5 hours, and I'd get up and I'd do it again. I started struggling mentally, and I talked to Nick about it. He's like, hey, if this is something you really want to chase, move in with me and my family, and you can properly chase this dream. And after a few months, I ended up quitting my day job and just going all out, training full time and teaching others how to do Muay Thai to make money. My last fight, I was fighting Manny. He had just come back from Thailand representing the US in the World Games. I was terrified, but I was able to rise up to the occasion of fighting someone that good. Felt like I was on top of the world. Felt like all the work that I had put in the past 2 years, like it was all for that moment. So after winning the Manny fight, winning the freedom title, national title, I continued to like try to escape life with marijuana, with entertainment, with women here and there, fighting. And then the previous things that I mentioned were my God. I just was waking up just pissed off. I would drive to the gym just pissed off. I would be training just pissed off. And I wasn't treating people how I wanted to be treating them. It started to show, like some people told me, like, you know, you're kind of hard to be around. With all those feelings, I'm like, you know what, I can't fight anymore. So I retired. I quit, if you will. When you're trying to escape something, you're not facing it, right? I was kind of just putting a mask on it. So eventually it just all kind of bubbled up. Figuring out where my peace was in Jesus was like the biggest challenge. A few months after I stopped fighting, I felt the desire to fight again. I just didn't know if that was what I should have been doing. When I thought about fighting, I felt like at peace about it. And then like I actually talked to my pastor about it. Because my biggest worry was that if I get back into fighting, it's gonna affect my relationship with God. And my pastor was like, well, just try it. And if it affects your relationship with God, just stop. Right now, my goal is just to be the best fighter I can be the best person I can be, and just to be better than I was yesterday. I feel like he's gonna come out and try and prove something. So I'm taking him seriously as I would a national title fight. I'm confident in my coach, confident in my own abilities. I'm confident in the game plan. So I'm not really worried.
the Michigan Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs. Inspector Scott Apphalter. Our judges tonight are Andrew Gretz, Colin Rogers, William Schumann, and Simran Patel. And your referee in charge after the bell is Matt Tilch. And so, the stage is set. The officials are in position, and the fighters are ready to shine. Detroit, Michigan, make some noise, because now it is showtime. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing gold and black trim, he's representing Maverick Muay Thai, official weight 162 pounds. Coming in tonight with a record of 5 victories with 7 defeats, fighting out of Ann Arbor, Michigan, Bryan, the Maverick Glidden. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out the red corner, wearing gold and black letters and representing Proving Grounds. He stepped on the scale and officially weighed 156 and 1/2 pounds, and he steps through the ropes tonight, holding a record of 10 victories with 2 defeats and 1 draw. Fighting out of Shelby Township, Michigan, Josiah the Polish Pila.
I am pumped.
This is going to be a hell of a fight.
It's going to be a banger. I don't even. You can't root for anyone here. You can't. 2 respected warriors going at it.
like I mentioned, you know, we talked to Bryan on the show leading up to this fight, and he knew what he was getting into with Josiah. He knew the level competitor that he was, and I've done my research on Josiah, and obviously here's on Josiah telling but all the chance in the world can't help you inside there, so we're going to see how this plays out inside the squared circle.
Nice flurry by Bryan there.
Both man boys. Good catch.
Catching that kick. Good job by Bryan.
Yeah, neat.
Both guys trying to get loose so far.
Ready? Oh, good right shot.
Crossbody noted. Bryan Glidden is another disciple of Mitten, who we saw earlier in the Dragon Leg fight with Lance.
Oh, Bryan kick. Both of them. Man, he lands some hard
Bryan's
shots.
kicks are hard.
Very hard.
He's a vet of this game. He might have been retired, man, but don't sleep on him. This is as tough of a test as Josiah could ask for.
Oh,
Nice combo
the
by
hands
Pila.
there. And a head kick. And a
Right.
wow.
I like walking through it by Bryan, but you got to keep them hands up, man.
Exactly.
Going for that head kick.
Oh, good body job by Bryan. At all.
Oh,
Superman.
flying elbow.
And that's the end of round one.
Perfect.
I think Josiah threw more of that one, but Bryan's kicks are insanely hard.
I feel like that round was pretty even, man.
We will have to see.
I don't know.
It's a very close fight.
I really don't know who to give that round to. To your point, I think Bryan landed the better kicks. Josiah had maybe some better combos. Not all the punches landed, but he was very active. Round two, Josiah coming out hot with the head kick. Bryan trying to answer with a leg kick of his own. Nice right hand by
Josiah.
Pila.
Oh. He went straight to the pipe with that right hand.
Bryan is here for a fight.
I was going to say, Bryan may be able to eat these, and he's ready to walk
Sweet.
through them.
Good body shot by Josh. Oh, got in the clinch.
Bryan's trying to show him that grown man strength, man. Remember what we watched in the video on the way in here. You know, military vet, well experienced in Muay Thai. This is going to be one hell of a way to end Mitten Muay Thai.
Another sweep from Josiah. I want to see more of these kicks from Bryan.
I like the body shot from Pila. Pila's just trying to body Bryan right now.
And he's doing it right now. Good uppercut on the inside.
So far, you might be right.
Oh.
Good team.
Good defense.
Love the sportsmanship by two gentlemen. It's a low kick, hook right. Ooh, body shot.
I'd like to see Bryan get his hands working a little more. We've seen some good kicks. I'd like to see him put some hands in front of him.
Oh, nice head kick.
Oh,
Big right hand by Bryan there.
He cock away from Mississippi with that right hand.
I like that from Bryan. Whenever he's able to catch that kick, he needs to fire right down the middle or with that overhand.
And that's the end of round number 2.
Who you got, Chillman?
I mean, the judges look at that.
The judges look at that, but I also think Bryan landed good shots on the return from the kicks that he caught.
He definitely did.
Even fight through 2, man, but I'm surprised at the strength of Josiah in the clinch as well. Like I mentioned, you know, Bryan originally a disciple of Mitten, who we saw with like Muay Thai earlier in the night. Josiah, obviously one of the
big body kick.
top-ranked Muay Thai fighters prior to retiring.
Big elbow. Oh, another elbow.
I like the elbows in the clinch.
Oh, damn! He threw him out of the ring.
Literally.
Man,
And a good call.
Josiah is strong in that clinch.
Oh my God, I see.
Man, for being coming out of retirement, Josiah isn't missing a step.
At all. Oh, good knee side in the body. Another knee inside the body again.
Another sweep.
He's dumping. He's dumping like it's nothing. Oh, good switch. Oh, low kick.
Bryan's doing a good job of still backing Josiah up, but he's got to front kick to the face.
Oh, he's hurt.
No, Bryan is
my
hurt.
God.
Knocked
He
down
is
for
down.
Pila.
A front kick.
Wow! Followed up with the scissor knee.
He's
Josiah
trying
needs
to
to
get
go.
him one of these bonuses.
We got a minute left of this round, and he knows it.
Man,
elbow!
going for the kill.
It's over.
It's not over.
And he's gonna get an
Bryan
8 count.
Glidden is not out of it yet.
Wow.
They're gonna give him an 8 count.
Another 8 count. Heavy, man.
And Josiah needs to go now if he wants to finish. Bryan needs to survive.
You can see it in his eyes. He's looking.
Oh, he went for the tornado kick
Throwing for a
bonus.
tornado kick. It didn't land, but throwing for it. His own tornado kick might have thrown his cup out.
That's the first one. Oh, low kick. 1, 2.
Oh,
Man,
another
Bryan is
knee.
still hurt.
Body kick.
Bryan, I'd like to see Bryan throw some hands, stay away from the kicks, keep his legs under him so that he can weather the storm from Josiah.
Man, he's tough. Man.
That's that military background, man.
Yes, indeed.
10 seconds left in this third round.
Big
Wow.
round for Josiah Pila.
Wow. My God.
What a fight.
Exactly. Tough.
The knockdowns in the third round.
Awesome fight. Killing any
What
better.
warriors these guys are.
Oh. Both
Fought
men.
cleared through all 3 rounds, man. I think Josiah gets the win here, but neither one of these guys got anything to hang their heads off coming off of retirement like that, to come in there and throw down like that. Warriors.
Not at all. Showing pure class for both men and gave the audience what they need. This is perfect. This is what.
We would like to also give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Masonry Solutions Midwest. They are part of what makes this show possible.
Can't argue that at all, and I want to give a shout out to Mitten Muay Thai. They are also the proud sponsors of Knockouts and 3 Counts. Appreciate the love from Phil and the boys over here in Mitten Muay Thai. What an event. If you didn't get to check out this one, you've got to be in attendance for the next one. Who don't like kicks, elbows, and knees on a Friday night?
Beautiful.
Action packed. Nothing like Mitten Muay Thai, I tell you that.
And with that, it looks like we've got a decision. Let's throw it up to our guy one last time. Michael Hansen in the ring with the decision.
Oh, yeah.
Sportsmanship showed by Pila. What a way to return back to the ring. Shout out to Bryan Glidden for fighting through all 3 rounds. What a way to end our night.
What a night, period.
What a night of fights.
Your winner, Josiah Pila. Josiah, what's it mean to get this win in front of your hometown? I'm sorry, home state. What does it mean to get this win in front of such a supportive crowd full of people who are here for you?
It means so much. I have so many people that believe in me, that support me, that love me. I don't even deserve it, but they enjoy the crowd and all the stuff that they're doing me. It's brings me to tears. But I'm just so thankful for everything my coach. We didn't give up on me when I retired, and all my teammates. I'm just extremely grateful, but I just want to say, if you understand you're broken, if you're anything like you understand you're broken, but you don't understand that brokenness, you surrender yourself to Jesus. You walk into a new heart, you walk into your life, you walk into a relationship with your Creator, and you see joy that is unexplainable. And I guess that's a lot.
Josiah, you seem to really overwhelm your opponent. What were your thoughts of Bryan there in the ring?
He's a tough son of a gun, honestly. Man, I thought I had him that elbow, I thought he was going out, and he came, he stood back up, he kept coming forward, he was trying to help me out the whole time, so I respect him deeply, and I have compassion for him and his story, and I love that guy.
So now, coming off this very impressive win, what is next for you?
Church on Sunday, bro.
Any last words you want to say to your crowd?
I love you guys. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Josiah, the Polish Samurai, Pila!